Hi, I'm Sky Green.
And I'm Kim Dean.
And this is Crash Course.
Cue the intro.
Today, viewers, we're going to be talking about Syrian immigration.
Did you know?
Many governors have disagreed to allow Syrian refugees into their state, while other governors have agreed to allow it.
Miss Dean, Miss Green.
Yes.
Okay, so how many states do not allow Syrian refugees?
31 states such as Alabama, Louisiana, Florida, Tennessee, New Jersey, New Hampshire, and Georgia do not allow Syrian refugees.
Okay, so how many states do allow Syrian refugees?
States such as Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Pennsylvania, Vermont, and Washington allow Syrian refugees. Do you think it's safe to let Syrian refugees into our country?
No, there are good people in Syria, but there are also bad ones too, like terrorists. They all come from a bad place, and I think it would be dangerous if we let them in.
Do you think it's safe to allow a Syrian refugee to live in your home?
No.
Governor Bentley had to say, "I will oppose any attempt to relocate Syrian refugees to Alabama through the U.S. Refugees Admissions Program. As your governor, I will not stand complicit to a policy that places citizens of Alabama in harm's way."
I agree with Governor Bentley because I don't think it's a good idea to put citizens in harm's way too.
What do you think about the Syrian refugees? He has no comment.
Alabama's Governor Robert Bentley has some statements on this subject. In the conference that Governor Bentley held not too long ago, he stated that the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency is working diligently with the FBI, DHS, and federal intelligence partners to monitor any possible threats to Alabama. Law enforcement presence has been increased at major gathering events in Alabama to help further secure the safety of citizens. To date, there has been no credible intelligence of any terrorist threats in Alabama. Alabama currently has one U.S. State Department approved refugee processing center in Mobile. There have been no Syrian refugees relocated in Alabama to date, though neighboring states have processed a number of refugees.
For all you country folks out there that don't have no TV and y'all want to know why them refugees are fleeing their country, well, it's because of a civil war that's been going on since March of 2011. They're trying to get away from all that mess. Guys, let me tell y'all something. Our president-elect, Mr. Donald J. Trump, has come up with not one, not two, but 3 core principles of the immigration plan. You want me to tell y'all about them? Number 1, a nation without borders is not a nation. Let me tell y'all what that means. That means there must be a wall across the southern border. Number 2. I said number 2. Okay, I know y'all heard me when I said number 2, like the first 3 times. Now let me tell y'all. A nation without laws is not a nation. Do you know what that means? It means laws passed in accordance with our constitutional system of government must be enforced. Y'all ready for number 3? Because I am. I'm ready to get this over with. Let me tell y'all. A nation that does not serve its own citizens is not a nation. That's pretty messed up right there. Let me tell y'all. Any immigration plan must improve jobs, wages, security for all Americans. Now let me tell y'all. This is Donald Trump saying this, not me. Okay? Furthermore, you messed me up. Furthermore, Mr. Donald J. Trump's plans to make Mexico pay for the wall that will separate the U.S. from Mexico. Now, let me tell y'all. Let me pause, put a pin in it. It's going to have to do with the Syrian refugee people in a minute. Poor people, you know. But anyway, we'll get there in a minute. Now, let me get to telling y'all what I got to say, or what Mr. Trump had to say. Let me tell y'all. For many years, Mexico's leaders, they're leaders now, have been taking advantage of the United States. That's messed up too. But by using illegal immigration to export the crime and poverty. Furthermore, Mr. Donald J. Trump our president-elect now, plans to make Mexico pay for the wall that will separate the U.S. from Mexico. You know, it's got to do with Syrian refugees and all. But let's be serious. Don't nobody want to pay for no wall? Another thing. For many years, and let me tell you, let me read you this. I'll give you the site at the end. For many years, Mexico's leaders have been taking advantage of the United States by using illegal immigration to export the crime and poverty in their own country, as well in other Latin American countries. They have even published pamphlets on how to illegally immigrate to the United States. Really? Let me tell y'all. The costs for the United States have been extraordinary. U.S. taxpayers, have been asked to pick up hundreds of billions in healthcare costs, housing costs, educational costs, welfare costs, etc. Indeed, the annual cost of free tax credits alone paid to illegal immigrants quadrupled to $4.2 billion in 2011. That's when the Syrian war started in the month of March. Hold on.
In a conversation between Paul Solman, a journalist who specialized in economics since
Okay,
1970.
hi. Hold on 1 second. So we're gonna turn our attention over here. So we have Syrian immigration right here, and I'm gonna make this short and simple. So this is Syria right here. They're going on with the war since March of 2011. So basically, they want to come all the way here to America and basically just live here to get away from all this danger. But like most of the states don't want them here, so they can't escape danger.
Hi, I'm Sky Green.
And I'm Kim Dean.
And I'm